Hello, welcome to the Watchtower. We are a week away. A little less than a week away. So you'll notice some differences here today. We got Steve starting at the top of the show.
Hey, everybody.
So Derek is out in foreign lands talking about what Injustice 2 is. So we got Steve to back me up today. Thank you.
It's a weird scenario because it's the only scenario where I'm not as loud as the person I'm replacing.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. We also have a good friend of ours. You can see him Twitter at Ray McCaffrey.
How's it going?
Actual name, Ray McCaffrey. So we also got Matt Burke over here behind the computer. Say hey, Matt.
Hey, everybody.
Awesome. Good to have Matt back. He's not going to get as much crap since Derek's not here, because Derek really does not like Matt. It's weird.
I don't know if
I'm trying to play
How can you not like Matt?
I'm trying to play up that sort of narrative that Derek's created for himself. Since he's gone, I can't let it stop, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
He has done it to himself.
So we got a lot to show you today. We have a bunch of guests. We have Ray McCaffrey.
How's it going?
We have Mike Portillo coming in after that. Then, very special guest, because Derek's not here, the Lantern Battle will take a break. We're going to have Aaron Davis come in. Dizzy Knee used to be one of the Johnny Cages of America. Great top player. Now a designer here at NetherRealm. So he'll be here to play against you. So we'll see some top-level matches, right?
Absolutely. The highest possible level.
And then I, of course, will then also play Dizzy, so you can see what it's like for a scrub to get destroyed.
So if you want to see even higher level play.
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. So today, here's the checklist. If you're keeping score at home, we're going to talk about mobile with Ray McCaffrey. Mobile's awesome. I've been seeing it around. I've seen what's happening. I've been in the studio, see the game. It's really cool. We're going to talk about that.
Yep.
We're going to talk about Brainiac.
Yes.
Who's awesome.
Yeah. Very exciting character.
We're going to talk about Black Adam. People want to see him, right? Mm-hmm. And finally, the Joker. We did a little thing in LA to talk about the Joker. We're going to go a little further with the Joker this time. So let's get started, though. So Injustice 2 Mobile.
Injustice 2 Mobile.
Tell me about the new mobile game.
So there's a lot of really cool things that we've done in this mobile game. I'll talk about some of the bigger points, and if you have
I'll ask questions about that.
Please,
cool.
Yeah. So the first big thing that we did, we've made a few of these mobile fighting games.
Right.
Each time we've iterated on these games, we've sort of ended up the combat. We wanted to really take it to the next level as best we could each game. Well, this game we wanted to take it as far as we think it could go, especially for Injustice 2 being the big game that it is. So the combat in the new game actually takes full advantage of the touchscreen interface. In the console game, you've got your combos. We added a whole combo system to the mobile game.
Which, when I heard about it, I didn't know if it could be pulled off.
Yeah, we prototyped it. years ago. At this point,
it feels like it, right?
God, it honestly feels like a week ago. But we prototyped it years ago. When we first put it together, we were all a little skeptical because it was change, and change is scary. And when we started actually fiddling with it and playing with it, we found out that it was just an incredible amount of fun. The coolest thing that we've added in addition to that, and this sort of allows the combo system to exist, is actual movement in the game. So it's no longer a player-controlled AI. You actually control where the character that you've got lands on the fight line. So you can swipe backwards and fire projectiles.
And dash back, dash forward.
Yep,
yeah.
Dash back, dash forward. We have high attacks, we have low attacks. And low attacks, it's nice to actually go through blocks, which is pretty cool. We also added an additional special for every character. So instead of having 2 specials and a super move, we now have 3 specials and a super move.
Now, I've had here in the studio, we may have some special devices. We could have played the game early. And when I first started doing that, it took me a second. Then I was like, I was doing 12-hit combos, and the bigger your combo is,
the more damage.
Incrementally, the more damage,
Correct.
percentage-wise. So your goal, like our games, is to get as much damage out as possible combo-wise, right?
Yep.
And the cool thing I like about it too is that, I loved Injustice 1. I played a lot of that, but this, you really feel in command of your character, and you feel when we make these games, obviously, the one thing, if you're playing as superheroes, you want to feel powerful.
Yep.
And on the mobile app, you feel powerful because you are moving the character. You're running around. Right, Steve?
Absolutely. So it sounds like you still have the stats and the strategy before the gameplay, but then the actual gameplay is more evolved than ever.
Yes, exactly.
I've actually found I have I can talk about who I have.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have a Green Arrow character, who's one of my favorite characters, personality-wise. Yeah. And I've actually found a couple cool things that I'll do to the computer that's like my go-to, my bread and butter on mobile, which is really neat.
Yeah, part of the movement, one of the cool things that we added were actually traps to some of the specials. So you can lay traps on the fight line for the opponent to walk into. So I'll do cool things like do a whole combo and end it with a trap, like Batman, for example, puts a stun grenade down.
Right.
And the enemy walks that stun grenade, that stuns that character, and you can tag in one of your other teammates at that point to start a whole new combo over again.
I didn't know that. I'm going to write that down.
And it's cool because you can see there are moves in the mobile version that are not in the console.
We took a lot of the animations from console and we made our own sort of custom combat. But every character has their own unique animation set. That's the thing. We don't like share animations between characters. Everyone has their own custom sort of nav and fight style.
Right. Another thing, we talked about characters. Like great variety of characters.
Yes. We have just a ton of the characters from Injustice 2 in Injustice 2 Mobile. Right. Each of those characters has at least 2 versions. Some have 3. We went through the painstaking process of looking at all the thousands of pieces of gear that the console game had and making our own like visually stunning characters with those pieces of gear.
Maybe we could show some of the gameplay too while we're out here. That'd be good, so we can kind of see what we're talking about when it comes to the combos. We got Catwoman, Cyborg going in. That like we're talking about combos,
right?
Huge combo.
Yep.
Also, just a mobile game. You expect mobile games nowadays are starting to look really good, but this game looks fantastic.
It's the most visually stunning game that we've ever made. Again, when we started this whole thing, however long ago, we wanted to step it up, not just in the combat, but in the visuals. We actually moved to Unreal Engine 4 for this game, and we were able to do so much with these characters. I mean, like I said, the models and the gear that we had at our disposal allowed us to just make a wide variety of really great looking characters.
And another thing that I really like about this mobile game is that there seems to be always something you can be doing. We'll get more into that in a little bit, but like there's always like you can go do the story, which we'll talk about in a second. You can go through your different ladders. You can go send people off, which we'll discuss in a little bit. Like there's always there's almost a circle of things that like I've done this, now I'm gonna go do this, now I'm gonna go level this character up and do this. So really there's always something to be doing in the game.
Yep.
So stay on it.
Yeah.
And one thing I love about the visuals of the game, the hand-drawn art on the character select and the UI is amazing looking.
Yeah. Like it is the the Injustice 2 mobile game, but it does have its very own art style in its UI, and the character cards are amazing.
They look so cool.
The team, everyone did a great job on that stuff. Yeah. So this stream generally has been for console. People love. I mean, of course, we're always going to have you in here because we're all part of the same team.
Yeah.
But console fans might want to know, if they want to get into the mobile game, what they can kind of get from that. So, first off, big one, you talked about it in LA.
I did.
If you link each game, Injustice 2 to mobile, you will get the Grid Premiere skin, which we're going to show right now. Well, that's just, his load screen right there. You'll get Grid just from linking.
Yep, just from linking. You link the 2 games and you get Grid on console.
Now, here's the cool thing. If you play, there's also different currencies you can get by just playing.
Yep.
So if you play, say, the mobile game one day, you'll get a bronze mother box in console.
Correct. The first time you link it, though, you actually get a diamond mother box.
Yes, you get Grid and a diamond.
Correct.
Sorry about that. Yes. If you play the console game, on mobile you'll get...
You will get our power gems, and you'll get sim tickets for battles.
And I will say power gems are very important because that's how you can unlock some of the new cool characters.
Correct.
And just by the math that I did, in about a week, you can buy a box.
Yes, absolutely.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Something just fell. We're all good. Finally, this is big. When the game comes out, which is very soon.
Yes.
Very soon. As in, is it tomorrow?
It's tomorrow.
Right.
Our official launch is tomorrow.
Is tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can play the first chapter of the story.
Yep. We put we actually took the cinematics from the console game, and we put the first chapter into mobile. And our plan... as long as you guys want it, our plan is to continue to release chapters over time.
Right. So if you are a person who wants to know what the story is right away, tomorrow you can play the first chapter of the story. Yeah. And I want to say this. This is absolutely wonderful. The story looks beautiful. Like it is it is what the console looks like. It's amazing.
Yes. It's the cinematics. We have the seamless transitions into fights.
Yep.
I can't believe we pulled it off.
So I will say the first chapter of the story has one real big oh crap moment that you might want to check out. So if you don't want to get spoiled, hey, save the story on mobile for another time.
Yeah.
But if you want to see it right now, tomorrow you can play the first chapter of the story on mobile.
Yep.
And let's be honest, you want those spoilers. You want,
You want those spoilers. Everybody does. This game's going to have a ton of context, and it's going to keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. Where can we find us to learn more about it? We go to Facebook.
You can go to Facebook. You can go to Twitter. You can also go to injustice.com/mobile.
So we'll put a screen up right now. We did create a whole new Twitter account for the Injustice game on mobile. So there it is. So please follow us there so you can get all the updated news and whatnot. Here's a big piece of news too that I'm very excited to talk about. We will continue doing console streams as long for the life of the game. We love doing them, but starting hopefully, I'm not going to give an exact date. Hopefully at the end of May, early June. We will be doing a Watchtower mobile stream that will happen hopefully once a month. I don't want to give exact dates out or how I want to do it. That's my goal right now. It'll be me with a very special guest host. Co-host, pardon. Ray McCaffrey.
Hi, how's it going?
So there he is, Ray McCaffrey. And Matt Burke back there. So we'll be doing, for all you mobile fans and all you console fans who are going to come into the mobile fold, we'll be doing a stream telling you about what's coming out, what we're working on, what we're fixing. Anything. We're going to be very open with what we talk about on the mobile stream and really give you a first taste of what you're going to have.
Yeah, I mean, our other games, they've lasted for years thanks to the support of all of our wonderful players. And so we just want to engage with you guys even more on Injustice 2 Mobile.
So we'll have Watchtower Mobile coming very soon. I'm excited to host it with you. Steve won't be here because he doesn't talk much.
Yeah, no, he's a real quiet guy.
What happened to that guy?
Notice that?
So before we let you go, I do want to talk about a few things that are very important. We asked for questions from the community.
Yes.
So today we're going to handle all questions mobile.
Yes.
Next, on Friday when we come back with our gear stream with John Edwards, we're going to talk more console questions. But today, mobile only.
Yes.
We're going to start now. The Adalid7 asks, will console DLC show up in the mobile game?
It's something that we have done in our past games, and it's something that we are actively talking about. The more excited that our players are about characters, the more likely we are to pursue them for mobile. So what characters do you guys want to see?
Right. Tweet, @Injustice2Go.
Yep.
Next question. Will the rest of the characters from console, because there are some that aren't in mobile yet,
Yes.
will they show up?
Yes, I mean long term, as long as our players want the content, we're going to keep adding characters as fast as we can.
For instance, I got a tweet just the other day from a guy who was like, "Hey, I'm really excited about the mobile game. Blue Beetle's my guy."
Yeah.
So,
Hey.
will we maybe see Blue Beetle? Let's maybe.
If we're going to keep doing story mode, probably going to need Blue Beetle at some point. Yeah.
So we kind of already answered this. Let's do it again. Will the story mode be available right away?
Right away. Chapter 1, right away.
And then adding chapters as we go.
Correct.
My favorite here, my favorite name from Twitter, Brutal Strudel. Now we've done this in the past. Will there be characters that are exclusive to mobile that don't show up on console?
Yeah, in our previous games in Injustice 1 and MKX, that is something that we did. Again, what characters do you guys want to see?
Yeah, we'll keep talking about that. We kind of went over this, but deciding to jumping and dashing, just more vigorous, awesome, badass combat.
Yeah, you feel it. Like there's no moment in which you're sort of waiting for the enemy to do something. You are constantly engaging and deciding how you want to attack your enemy. Right? Like if you see a really big special charging up, you can actually dash back and completely evade it, and you can of course block it. Some characters even have a shield that deals the damage back to them, but you get to sort of choose the way that you interact with the enemy.
What I found was that I can never lay back.
Yeah.
I always had to be going in. I had to be paying attention, which I like. I like being stimulated that way.
Well, each of the characters and all the pieces of gear that they have in the mobile game actually have randomly rolled effects in them. So what you can do is if you're a highly offensive player, you can set up your character with their character talents and the gear effects on their individual pieces of gear, and each character has 5. You can actually min-max and decide, I want to have a highly offensive character, and add those specific stats to your gear. They're not preset for you. You set them up.
Like we talk about in console. Like you're able to, something we kind of, my fault for writing the script, gear is a big deal in this game.
Gear is a huge deal in this game.
So you get gear, and you're able to play a character the way you want them to.
Exactly.
So sorry about that. Gear's here too, and it's big.
And it's not just a 2D piece of art that you collect either. Each character has their 5 pieces of gear. You collect all 5. The model changes and the card art changes. So you guys are talking about that awesome card art.
Right.
Each character has 3 models and 3 different cards that are associated with them.
There's flash card,
and it'll
keep getting more badass.
Yep. Once you've got all 5 pieces of gear, you have like the next level of him, and once you've leveled up that character, that gear, specifically the gear, you will get the elite version of the character.
We might see that in a section, right, Steve?
I'd love to see it.
Okay, not yet though. So, are there going to be challenges like we've had in past games?
Not quite like we've had, but yes, we do have challenge mode coming, and it's starting this Friday. We're going to have our very first challenge with Speed Force Flash. Previously, the challenge lasted...
Let's show that real quick, too.
Previously, the challenges in our other games lasted about 2 to 3 weeks, depending on the character. We've sort of felt that was a little too long. We weren't giving people the characters that they wanted fast enough. So now our challenges are basically going to run every weekend with a new character every weekend. And you'll work towards unlocking that character as those challenges pop up.
And we'll see here, like you got all the gear here. And he gets visually changed.
Visually changed, yeah.
I mean, we actually can show some of his cool combo stuff, too, which is neat, too.
Yeah, Speed Force Flash is a lot of fun.
I believe Angelo from Mobile put this little situation together.
Yeah.
He did all these combos.
And he's the combat designer for the game, and he did a fantastic job.
So you can tell, Speed Force Flash looks really awesome.
Yeah.
One final question, one final thing we want to talk about is there's a thing called operations.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain operations real quick?
So, like we said, there's a wide variety of heroes and villains that you'll collect while playing Injustice 2, and multiple versions of those characters. So as you collect these characters, you set a team of 3, and you can have different teams of 3 and different features. But as you sort of level up a specific team, you've got these extra characters. So what you can do is you can send them away on these operations, and they are real-world amounts of time. You send them away on these missions. You can't use them while they're away, but they go away for 30 minutes or 60 minutes, 12 hours if you want. Just depends on the power of your character. You can send them away, and they come back with different currencies. They come back with credits and gems and actually XP for the character, which is the coolest thing in my opinion.
So while you're playing here, you can send them away to do their thing. They can come back. Now you can play with them, send the other people away.
Right.
There's a lot, again, like we said earlier, always something happening.
Yes.
So, awesome. Ray, that was great.
Yeah.
Injustice 2 Mobile starts tomorrow. Steve, right?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Steve does console QA. I don't know if anyone noticed that. The chat's like, Steve's not saying anything. I'm like, yeah.
I will say I was very impressed by that Flash video.
That was really cool, right?
That Speed Force clone looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks cool, right?
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Ray. Again, we'll talk soon. Keep following us on Twitter. We'll talk about when the actual stream with you and me comes up.
Yep.
And other guests from the mobile world.
Yes.
But for that, we're going to now show a quick trailer of Brainiac and get Mike Portillo in to talk about him with Steve and I. Ray, thank you so much. Injustice 2 Mobile. Get it tomorrow.
You can't have Earth, Brainiac.
It would fare better under your regime.
In every way that matters.
Here we are. We have Steve. You're back.
I'm back.
Were you here for the last 20 minutes? That's on me. I should have involved Steve more. I was a bad host, wasn't I?
I think it's fine.
All right, you're right. We have Mike Portillo here. Say hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Mike, tell us what you do here real quickly.
I'm one of the designers here. I got to work on Brainiac and Scarecrow, so...
Talk a little louder for everybody, just a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
So here we are. So we're going to talk about Brainiac. So you did a lot of work on Brainiac.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us kind of just generally your kind of design thoughts on him.
Well, once I saw that we're going to use the tentacles, I really wanted to push that and make him very, like, kind of super awesome where he doesn't really need to, like, do a lot of motions with his hands. Like, he kind of just, the tentacles kind of do the work for him. He's able to both, keep you away and, like, use his mobility to get in as well as zone you out if he wants. So.
Right. A lot of things he can do. Controls a lot of space.
Controls a lot of space, yeah.
Things like that. I think we
quickly.
should... Yeah, he also, like, mobility-wise. High mobility.
Yeah, he's got the, I don't know if Steve, you want to do the...
Yeah, let's go into some
swing.
gameplay and just kind of take a look at...
Let's just start off with how his normal attacks work.
Oh, sure.
So like you were saying, he uses his tendrils for the most part. He has a few punches, but you can see his sweep. His down two is probably the best down two in the history of fighting games.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good, yeah. Yeah.
Even his 4-3. He has a lot of combos that start from very far.
Yeah, he can fight you pretty well at mid-range and not
Right.
have to feel like he's, you just have to worry about what you're going to do. He can kind of keep you out a little bit.
Right. So what strings would you say are like some of his like real bread and butter sort of strings you always want to be
Well, his
using?
4-2 is a very fast advancing high, and the ender's safe, so he'll go all the way, and then he'll end up close or knock you away if it hits. His back one ends in an overhead and takes up a lot of space and is pretty quick. He has this 4-1, which is a low. He does not have a way to like start a combo other than a bounce. But it's it's pretty good damage and it knocks you away. And you'll notice the knocking away thing is a very common ender for his attacks.
He keeps you honest, but
right.
he can't just keep standing, walking around. He can kind of keep throwing that out and make you like have to deal with the crouch.
His jump attacks have a ton of range. His jump 2 is basically he's like fully protected himself.
Yeah, it's awesome cross up.
Yeah.
I like that one too.
So archetype wise, what would you say?
I would say he's kind of a footsie character, like a mid-range space control character. He's not the fastest. He doesn't have the best like recovery and stuff, but he outranges you for sure. No one's really going to outrange him with their normal attacks.
Whiff punish you pretty well.
Yeah,
too,
yeah. Whip punishes you very well. You can kind of walk back. If you miss anything, you're in a lot of trouble.
Right.
And then this is all complemented by special moves. Let's just go into them.
Sure.
We'll start with his Dox Drill, which is a great like combo ender. Get some damage with it. You can use his down one. His down one's notable for a ton of range, and it's actually a low. Not many down ones are low.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
I should have known that, right?
The meter burn one is actually safe, and you can see on block, they're pushed way back. He wasn't blocking. So he's totally safe. So maybe one of your moves, like I said, his moves don't have the best recovery. You could do something and just do the meter burn Dox Drill, and you're
You
not
get
getting
like
punished.
the classic 2-in-1 little chip bit at the end there. And
Right,
safe,
yeah.
Safe chip.
And if you do it, and you don't meter burn it, you're going to build a little meter on block. It's always good. You can use a standing 3 like that. Then he has,
Oh yeah. Ultimate anti-air.
yeah, another great anti-air.
You know he's gonna have a move like that with those tentacles.
Oh,
He's gonna
yeah,
have
it looks
something
so
that's,
cool.
And he can meter burn it for additional damage and take up even more space.
That's so awesome.
Yeah,
So-
you pretty much you can't jump at him. Like if you even have an inkling that your opponent's gonna jump, you're gonna get hosed.
Right, and that totally complements what we do with this playstyle. So he controls the ground, and you're like, okay, and what do you do when you're getting out neutral? You start jumping.
Right.
But doing that against him is incredibly deadly. So he's going to keep you on the ground, where then he excels.
Where are his weaknesses? Where do you find really good ends with Brainiac?
Well, I would say his walk speed, walking in, is not the fastest. His recovery is not the fastest. He's good at whiff punishing, but if he whiffs an attack, he's in a lot of trouble. He has to kind of use his meter to stay safe. Like otherwise, he's going to be punishable. So he's kind of a sort of a high risk character, but he really regulates you wanting to play. You got to be very patient, very methodical, and if you can't match his pace, if you're trying to rush in and he's keeping you away, you're in a lot of trouble.
He can catch you slipping a lot with that
Yeah.
range, and he's able to capitalize it because a lot of his moves begin from that far away. So it's not like he can't get big punishes off of that. distance.
Brain caught you slipping.
He also has this shoulder barge.
Nobody?
Yep.
Very, very fast, reaches almost across the whole screen, and the meter burn one is, again, it's safe. So for a bar meter, you can actually be very safe, and you'll see again, he'll actually push you back. So it's an interesting thing where normally being pushed back is not good for you offensively, but his range is so strong, it actually helps him.
A lot of opponents will die because they're basically they have to keep coming at him. You know what I mean? And he can keep just whittling you down, hitting you back. Every time you get in, if you don't win the exchange, he's going to knock you full screen again, and you just got to like work your way back to him.
So like, this is what I'd call a why not move, which is nothing bad is going to happen.
Just
if you
do
this
it.
Move. If it
Just
hits,
do it.
they're full screen, and he goes back to his zoning game, and if it's blocked, they're pushed back and he's safe. So why not?
Yeah, especially if you kind of, like some people have a panic button or they're like, get off me move, and you're like, I'm stuck, I don't know what to do. If you can do that, like, you'll at least reset the situation.
Right.
Go again.
Now, for him, though, like, you start pushing him closer and closer to the corner, you're starting to nullify more of his range, too.
Exactly,
So,
right.
But then you get to the point where Brainiac pushes you into the corner, and if he can slowly get to that corner, he can just stand there again, because you're going to want to jump out of the corner, and he can just sit away one you and, like, wait for that move. Yeah, it's very risky.
Let's talk about some more of his specials.
Well, then I think one of his big specials, we talked about mobility, he actually has a dive kick, which is very unusual for a ground-based character, so he can kind of go in the air and you can meter burn it and get a combo.
It's very unique, too, based on where you do it and the angle. The trajectory kind of adjusts based on how high or how low you are.
And you'll notice it can also autocorrect, so he can jump over you, he can dive kick over you.
Can he?
Oh,
He
there you
can't,
go.
and then you'll actually always go to where the opponent
The
is.
meter burn, yeah, it goes the other way.
And to complement this, in addition to his jump, he has an air jump where he uses his tendrils, and he'll actually go in the air, and you can control the distance, like this is the far version.
And you can drop down in and do some damage.
You can drop down, and you can do his normal attacks from here, and you can actually do the dive kick. So you can do fun stuff, like you can actually go over them and then dive kick around.
Yep. One of the things too is crisscrossing over them, you kind of mix them up, and then you can also kind of immediately dive kick when you land, like hit low, and then immediately go into the dive kick. It's quick overhead,
very
it's
low.
very punishable, but it's one of those kind of like once you put the fear in your opponent, you kind of risk it and you can get blown up for it. So.
Yeah, and you will have to on block commit to the meter burn part,
Yep.
so you are unsafe, but you know it's very tricky. So he's really a character that will do great on the ground. He'll do great if you try to jump. And then, if you can't jump, that frees up him to start jumping, and that's when he starts going crazy, all over the screen, high mobility, and that's when he gets his mix-ups going. It's kind of, you can think of it like on the ground, it's very methodical, very slow-paced, very keeping you out. But in the air, he goes nuts. That's his offense. His ground offense is not really that strong. Like, he doesn't have a lot of lows and overheads. He mostly just throws you. Or just stay safe with this. But in the air, that's when he can mix you up. All the cross-up. You know, you mentioned his jump 2's a good cross-up.
Did you do his the dashes? Show the dashes.
Dashes?
The dash forwards and backwards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can see he covers a ton of distance with his forward. His back dash is not the greatest, but his forward dash is great.
Let's talk about his character power.
Well, his character power is super interesting.
Yeah, he calls these little beta bombs. Drones right there. He can do a ground one and an air one. The biggest thing too is you can hold it down, so when he can summon it but not use it. So Steve has the button held right now. So while you're playing, you can do all kinds of other combos, still holding it. Choose when to let go, so you can do a lot of tricky stuff, cross-up situations, and
you
really mess with your opponent. You can hold it for a long time.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes you play and your opponent will forget you held it, and then the last minute it'll come out. Or you could tricky shoot it, cross them up with the swing and then the dive kick, let it go. You could throw them before the drone will hit them. Or
And you can hold both the bomb and the straight one. You can also use it rapidly. You don't have to use it for setups. It also can just act as a very fast projectile. You can do 4 of them rapidly.
You can hold one for however long, get your mix up, and immediately throw another one after the one.
Right.
But it does have a timer there at the bottom.
Yeah, you can see
a
at the
gauge.
bottom it has a timer. You can get about 4, or you can space them out. Like you can do 1, 2, a little bit more. 1, 2.
It can be a simple projectile where there's a lot of ways to open your opponent up.
And this can make some of his moves that are already pretty decent even better. Like you see, he has this combo starter, and he can't really get a back 3 or anything really juicy. So he'll just kind of do a simple combo, nothing fancy. But if he has this out,
you're not gonna pull this off.
Yeah, I saw him just doing it.
Oh!
There you go, in there. Nice.
Right. So if you have it ready, you can see it hits release it, then get your back 3. And there's many different setups with it.
One thing that Steve and I both had in common is because you do have to hold it, so both of us are like older players, so we both immediately kind of were like, when I play Kloss, we're like, I also play Kloss, so as soon as we play him, I immediately go to like Kloss style, because you got to hold the button down to play. So we were both like, we both were right on the same page of like, yeah,
Kloss style. Exactly.
Immediately. So.
1995.
Yeah. It's like a natural
Looking
thing.
back.
As soon as you're like, I got to hold this button, all right, that's just how I play it. So.
Yep.
Awesome. So we also do have. Is there anything good? There's more.
Super.
The super move.
Super.
They're super. Yeah.
You did the throws, didn't you?
The super is boss.
Yeah, I like how it came out.
I love this shot.
One of my favorite cinematic shots is the ship kind of coming through the clouds.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so ominous and
I
dark.
remember that in the
I
meetings.
love the
Really
musical
wanted
cue.
to sell that. It was awesome.
It
did a great job
It
on
sells well.
So I think ultimately he's kind of interesting because he can be a super fast,
He's like explosive.
very
He seems
explosive
not so
play,
fast.
a lot of setups, or you can just kind of hold back and outrange everyone.
Right. Cool. Let's talk about some. We did some gear loadouts.
We did.
So I'm very excited. You got your sheets.
I do. I got it.
Okay. Steve writes sheets, which I guess are down there.
Preparation.
But I don't need them this time.
We prep.
Well, Brainiac would do that. He was want as much information as possible collected.
And then
just
destroy
in
you.
case.
Destroy you after.
So we'll start off, well, you can see right here. You like the big shoulder pads, the gold coloring. You picked this out.
I did.
I like it. And I really like the tendril color. That's really cool.
Gold dust to it.
Yeah.
A little bit.
When character customization.
Yep.
So let's start off. He has a harpoon. He'll pull them in.
Crush.
I like that. It's a good combo ender. It's a good full screen check. And the meter burn one, he actually gets a combo. He'll pull them in and not do the beatdown, and then he gets a combo. So earlier I was saying if one of his main weaknesses is on the ground, he's not really like a combo machine other than using his character power. He is with this loadout. So if his air mobility is not particularly strong in a particular matchup and you're having a lot of trouble opening him up because his die pick's not working, this could be a great tool to use. And then, now he is a combo specialist.
And let's do a quick little jab like you did after
Yeah, you
grabbed
can just
in.
do it down 3.
There you go, full combo.
And you got to deal with the wake up.
And then we also gave him his tendril shell. And this is actually like a parry or a absorption move. He can hold this down, and then if the opponent attacks, he get electrocuted, and he gets a combo.
Oh, that's cool. Can I give props to you real quick? Because I know you love props.
I love props.
You are able to go through training mode menu screens quicker than anyone I've ever seen.
Well, I have it memorized.
Memorized. You don't actually read it.
Yes,
Just
if-
down
right.
twice, left over once.
If
But
it ever
then he
changes-
records quickly, and then that's amazing.
You're like waiting for the game to catch up to you.
Whenever it changes, I absolutely freak out.
Yeah,
It triggers me so
it
much.
does happen throughout the
Yeah,
development
throughout
of a game.
development, they streamline it. And I always
Relearn
get
what you have
triggered.
learned.
So yeah, this would be good for a defensive. Let's say it's you're playing a particular matchup where the keep out is just not working. You're gonna have to play up close, and he's not the best at it. You gotta have this new defensive option. You can
And
wake up
it
attack,
scares the opponent from attacking you, which
Exactly.
is in his benefit because then he can space you out again.
and then exactly. So he can actually go to his spacing because they're gonna be afraid.
Awesome.
So one more loadout.
One more loadout. Check your notes. Is it bad that I'm calling you out for checking your notes?
It's a little weird.
you got all your
What are you talking about?
A whole table.
It feels like you're exposing the business.
So
Kayfabe.
This is a really cool one. We gave him the ion cannon. He summons a cannon from the ground. Very, very fast. Takes up the whole sky.
Looks like he's actually summoning from the sky, but
from his ship.
It's from a ship, the skull ship. And if you meter burn it, he can actually control it. And he gets combos off this.
And puts your opponent in the air, which is your Brainiac.
Right. Trust me, he gets combos.
you can actually hit him too, right?
Trust me, it works.
Yeah, look at this.
Look at that.
Like, just beastly.
You can do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, it just does a chunk of damage, and this really complements the screen control. I mean, it's harder to get better screen control than a beam shooting from the sky
That's
on
true.
wherever the opponent is.
I would say the game's not even out yet, and I think you're not even in the top 100 Brainiacs.
That's probably true.
There are people who are theory fighting at home who are better at Brainiac.
That's
OP.
probably accurate.
What can you possibly beat that?
So then, we gave him a loadout which replaces a shoulder barge with a slide. So this is an actual low-hitting move. It's super fast. goes full screen, and if you meter burn it, it's an immediate overhead. So it's low overhead, super quick, and this is safe on block, like the shoulder, the meter burn is. So it's a very good wake-up attack, very good full screen check. You can use it for kind of mix-ups if you want. It's pretty hard to block.
Real quick, when you say full screen check, for those who don't maybe know what that term means, kind of explain that real quick.
Well, essentially, a check would be a move where, let's say Superman, you're Superman, and you're kind of doing your lasers and all that. A check would mean this basically tells you, I'm going to do this, and you got to look for it. I'm checking it, man.
So
you got to check for it.
It'll make me slow down my lasers because I'm then
You're then
scared.
looking for the slide.
It keeps you from playing.
So you're
game.
keeping me out, and if I do this, now you know I'm willing to do that, and then I can start dashing up and throwing you, or I can go into my jump attacks and stuff like that. So it's basically an option that I can do at any time that you got to keep your eyes out for.
Gotcha. Cool.
So those are the Brainiac gear moves we're going to show. He does have some more, but we don't want to show everything.
Again, and you'll be able to see those very, very soon because the game comes out on Tuesday.
Yes.
And I'm guessing people will be playing Monday night, and we'll have some fun there.
Absolutely.
Well,
I'll be on.
Mike, sir, thank you. Thanks. Mike Portillo, at ZugZug on Twitter.
Yeah, 2G's.
2G's.
Twice.
2G's. Thank you for showing us a little bit about Brainiac,
Thanks
talking
for
about
having me
him.
on. Hope everybody likes him.
Yeah, he's a very interesting character. No one else really plays like him.
I feel like, and the great thing is you just said that. I feel like we've said that a lot about a lot of characters, and that actually makes me happy.
That's honestly
It's true though.
my
If you think
favorite thing about
there's
that's
a
my
lot of-
favorite thing about the Injustice character designs is there's a bunch
that they're the only character
Right.
that can do this, or no one else has this.
Right.
Yeah.
It's really cool. So we're now going to show another trailer and get Mr. Aaron Davis in to talk about some other characters and play against you.
yes.
I'm no Jason Todd.
He's pathetic. You're contemptible.
And you're both.
All right, we are back. Aaron Davis
Yes, that's me.
also goes by at Dizzy. Well, that's your, pardon me. Twitter's at Dizzy Knee.
Right.
Nickname Dizzy. The
Yep.
old fighting game name used to be a pro player.
Competitive.
Player, sorry.
Yes.
You won some stuff. I remember I was at Combo Breaker when you won with Raiden.
Yes.
Long time ago.
Yes. That was a good day.
Johnny Cage of America, they used to call you.
Yeah.
So he's here. They're going to play some matches. Steve, we're going to talk about some characters.
Yes.
So I know you all want to see Joker really soon. We're going to start with Black Adam.
We're gonna start with Black Adam. So
Oh, wait. Sorry, come back, Matt. I forgot something very important. We have a giveaway. So you want to go to our Twitter. I don't know if it's up yet, at Injustice Game. There's a signed Injustice poster by some people that I saw the names. I think Ed signed it, some other people. You'll see the poster. Retweet that for a chance to win that poster. I believe there are 3 copies of it. So retweet that for a chance to win. All the rules are in our forums to see how you can win. So check that out. Let's get to Black Adam.
All right, so Black Adam's back. He is a defensive powerhouse, just like he was in Part 1. He plays pretty similar. I think we were all pretty happy with his design, so don't fix what's not broke, right? Like, he really fits into the Injustice engine. He basically has a great walk back, great range, the meter burn load line in his back, a ton of damage. Black Magic is back. It's still a really good combo starter.
Right, and that's something that's new.
Then you can combo normal. His dive kick is back.
You can combo normal on that?
Yeah.
Oh, really? So you don't need a meter burn that. That's it. You get
No.
a free
No,
back
but
three.
full screen, it's really good to meter burn because then you can do your lightning.
Right.
And miss, right?
Miss.
Go ahead.
Yeah, his back 2 is back. It's still a really good overhead, and it goes into these fun moves.
Yeah, all the follow-ups are still there after that, when they're in the air.
I'm really glad Black Adam's back. He was actually, when I used to be in QA, was one of the first characters I played with.
He is. He still has his dive kick, which is super fast. It launches them. Aaron, you've been playing Black Adam a lot lately. What would you say are the big changes to his base gameplay?
One of my favorite things about him is actually his new move, if you want to show that off. It's advancing high. The second hit's mid, third hit's an overhead. All hits of it are safe, so you can, you don't have to complete it. You can stop whenever you want. But yeah, it's extremely fast. If you want to just show the range on it, it hits from really far away, so it's really good for punishing unsafe stuff that has a lot of pushback.
What's that move called?
Riddle of the Sphinx.
Yeah, there you go. I'm like forward 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so it's a great whiff punisher. While he's walking back, making you whiff, you want to come into him, and if you miss, you're gonna lose a lot of life.
Right. Maybe I could. All
right, let's see this.
Let's do.
Okay.
This is called. What is this called? The Tyler Lansdowne. Can I complete a combo in 5 tries?
Okay.
So we're gonna ask the chat. How many tries will it take me to complete this combo?
3.
For me, thank you. You guess?
7.
Whoa. Burke says 2. Thank you. This, I would say, for me right now, because I haven't played it very much, is a 5 out of 10 on the skill difficulty.
I want to change from my 2 then.
What do you think?
6.
6? 2 to 6?
He just prices righted me.
Oh, come on. All right, here we
I
go.
had 7.
Here we go. We got 4, 5 million. We're not going to try it that many times. 8, 3, 4. I'm going to say 2. Can I get an answer?
Yeah.
I was watching the other screen to do it. Here we go. You ready?
That was a drop.
No,
that doesn't count.
No, it's at 11. Oh, you're right.
The first part.
Yeah, the first
Did I miss it?
You got this, though.
Did I miss it again?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no! We'll try one more time. Pretty cool, though, right?
Yeah. What we've seen so far is cool.
Okay, well, you see where it is.
And you'll notice, even dropping it, he's doing 40%. So Black Adam hits really hard in this game.
Right. And another nice thing about that is obviously his overhead is still one of his back 2 is one of his core moves. People want to block high all the time, so they'll be walking back. So that long range high lets you check people with that all the time. If you cancel into his trait, it's a very advantageous situation off of that. You
His
can go
character
for a
power
throw.
is basically back. He puts the orbs out, and then the opponent basically can't do much of all. He can go in and get the damage, and if they go in and attack him, they're going to take the damage.
And those are his accessory as well. So
Yes.
there's a ton of different types of orbs
There's
he
some
can get.
really cool ones.
And I'm hoping, this is not a promise, that we might show some really cool gear tomorrow during the gear screen that has something to do with those orbs.
I'm excited.
Maybe so. We'll see what happens. Well, you'll be here, so you won't be dizzy.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
So Black Adam, like we talk about legacy characters, really still sort of, he maintains, if you play Black Adam, he does maintain a semblance of what you knew. With a new, really cool advancing move,
right.
he kind of stayed, there's a lot of them that did stay a bit the same, but he plays, so if you played him, you can play him again very well.
Yeah, I think fans of Black Adam that really liked his playstyle in the original are going to be very happy. It's everything you liked, and then he has a new toy to play with. It's very, very smart. Yeah. And it really complements what made him a powerful character in the first game.
That new advancing move is really good for him.
It also looks absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Let's just give a shout out to that.
To the Riddle of the Sphinx?
His effects are amazing. I think they might be my favorite in the game.
So, Riddle of the Sphinx. Should we tell the Riddle of the Sphinx story?
Sure.
Okay, so back when we were in QA, I was in QA and I used to create a file that would have combos that I came up with that were nowhere as good as anybody else's, but I wanted to have a file for myself. So I would always name them something cool, right? So my Black Adam combo was called Riddle of the Sphinx.
Yes.
And then I sent it around to everybody and said, hey, everybody, check out Riddle of the Sphinx. And that's when Steve decided he thought it was okay.
Yeah, you know, first knowing you, I didn't really know you that well.
Right. That's how people start.
Right. That was the moment where I'm like, this guy literally names combos, something lore-based, you know, not big damage combo, like
Right.
lore-based names, and then runs around the QA lab demanding everyone look at the videos. This guy, I like this guy.
I don't know if I was demanding it so much.
You think maybe the riddle of the Sphinx is why it doesn't have a nose?
Well, we actually know the answer to that.
Yeah.
When the Flash supers
Right.
you.
The Riddle
There
of
you
the
go.
Sphinx, it's man. Right? Okay.
Did you guys notice there's 2 different supers where Egyptian monuments are destroyed?
Oh, man.
Would you like to see the second one?
Let's do it.
That one was awesome.
That's so cool. Let's talk about some of the gear stuff we got.
Let's talk about loadouts. So, let's say you like Black Adam, but you want to kind of freshen up his playstyle. You want to make your own version of Black Adam, right? His abilities are very, very interesting. First, we gave him the Deity's Bolt, which this tracks anywhere, is very, very quick, and the meter burn version pops them up. So this replaces the black magic and is basically an enhanced version of black magic. So you're giving up black magic for a better, like, full screen move. Then we gave him Power of Ant, or Ant. How is that pronounced?
Aton, I believe.
Do you actually know that?
I think it's Aton. Yeah.
Aton. This replaces his low lightning, and it's an incredibly fast beam. The meter burn one does a big chunk of damage. It's a high, but it's very, very it's pretty much instant, and it's multiple hits. So if they like try to armor something, they're gonna get blown up. Yeah, I don't think so, Batman.
Didn't plan for that.
Yeah. Prepare for this. Also, that gear, that armor is pretty great.
Yeah.
That is great.
All right, so one more loadout.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so first we gave him, he is obviously a character that dominates the, whoa, that's nice.
Yeah,
No cape.
right.
Someone was actually asking about that recently.
People
And
want
we
to see
could-
no capes,
We
yeah.
could not talk about it, and here you go.
I
That
believe
was
we
one
showed
of
it in
our-
a stream a while back, actually. Moving on.
Well, it's so cool, it needs to be brought up twice.
Sure.
There you go, no cape. So his air mobility is obviously one of the key things that makes him good. We gave him an air lightning cage. So at any point he can just drop down, and it's still a combo starter, it has the exact same properties, and it's super fast. So you can kind of mix up doing a jump in, doing the air cage, and doing the dive kick. So it's yet another option with his air mobility.
Lets him control the air a little more than even
Right.
base Black Adam.
And then lastly, he actually has a couple abilities that give him a whole new character power. And this one's really cool. It's actually a tribute to the late Billy Batson. He gets Billy's Shazam's character power. All of his punches now do increased damage. Soul of Shazam. So if you're an offensive player and you're like, you know what, I love Black Adam, but I'm a YOLO in your face kind of guy, you can use this one, and then it'll buff all your punch damage. You see, it's pretty noticeable.
Can you show the orbs? Oh, you can't because it's not. Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't have the orbs.
Dang! I put really cool orbs on this one, but they won't be there because it's not there. Well, we'll see those when the game comes out. My bad.
So that's just a sample of his abilities. He has a few more that enhance his moves and give him brand new moves.
All right, awesome. Let's do it while you're setting up for the Clown Prince of Crime, the
Yes.
Joker. We'll do some birthday shout-outs. So this is generally Derek's job. Again, Derek is in a different city, in a different country. So we have 2. PPJ, QA PPJ, I believe it's his
Yeah.
birthday today. So
Kyle
happy
Panlilio.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Kyle Panlilio, the King of Swag,
Yeah.
but likes to call himself the King of Footsies.
I think
Well,
he prefers
lately-
Sultan. of Swag.
Lately, he's rebranded himself as a zoning master, but
Hey. Also, Hayate.
Hayate.
Another competitive player, Hayate, out of, I
yes.
believe, Canada, right?
Great player. Yep.
Awesome. So there's 2. There's probably more that we missed, but Derek usually handles that, so I apologize if it's your birthday. Happy birthday. So we're going to show Joker.
Joker. All right. So Joker retained most of his normal attacks. They're pretty much back. They're pretty much unchanged. One change I'd like to go over is, does everyone remember his back one, Footsie?
Is that actually what it's called?
Yeah, it's actually called Footsie. And
it is.
people have been asking, Footsies are back. So all those MK9 OGs that would dominate the Footsies are back. This is it. You have no excuse.
Right.
They're
Play
back.
Joker.
Yeah. And
You would turn off the
unlike
button
the
inputs.
original, it'll actually come out on whiff. So you can whiff it and then do this. Very strong tactic.
So
Yeah,
it'll
if you
it'll
whiff
come
that,
out.
you do not have good footsies.
Yeah.
Right.
But his big change is in his special moves. Those have gone through a ton of change. So let's go over those. First off, in the original, he had his gunshot, which is actually very fast, good recovery, but it didn't have a meter burn. He now has a meter burn where the bang flag comes out, and then there's a delayed pop-up. And you can actually do combos with it. It's a combo starter. You can use it up close.
It's not with foot.
You can combo it if you delay it a little bit, but yeah.
There. That didn't even go.
Going off the rails here, Steve, with the combos.
All right, trust
There you
me,
go.
Trust me, that works.
Yeah, it works.
A better
It works.
Joker player, that'll work. So that's actually combo starter.
You have to use 4 and 3.
Just stop trying, okay? All right, we get it. It works just for people who are good at Joker.
All right, another change is to his crazed run. So he has his crowbar back. It's still an overhead. It's still very fast. But now he can actually do it full screen, and he'll start running. Which is, I've seen this a trillion times, and it's still great.
The way he high knees
Yes.
all the way there.
Now the big thing is, once he goes into the run, this actually turns into an unblockable. So it is completely overwhelming. And then he can actually meter burn it to get armor. So she could try to do...
Dizzy's here.
I'm available.
Okay.
Dizzy's available to play.
She could try to, like, do her shield toss.
Oh.
We're gonna have some great matches here later with Steve and 16.
Yeah, and, we'll go
with
through it.
Steve
And
and
then even when
Dizzy.
you meter burn it to get armor, you can then meter burn it later and get the full damage if you want to use 2 bars.
So you can use 2 bars on one special move.
You can.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah. Another change is he has a brand new parry. He now uses the Joy Buzzer and electrocute them and knock them full screen. And I love the meter burn. This does additional damage and looks amazing and keeps them standing. So you can do this in the corner and get the advantage, or you can go back to your zoning with your gunshot. Secondly, his character power has been redone. He used to have to do a parry, and then he got his Haas. Now he can just laugh. So this is level 1, and this increases his mobility. His dashes, his jumping, everything gets faster. You can go to level 2, and you can see it draining. So he's got to keep it up, and then he can go all the way to level 3.
Kind of like using it like Bane to like put the next one up when the last one goes down.
Exactly.
That sort of idea.
And then you can do this stuff. Look at this.
Now, can you refresh it when you're at max level?
You can, and that's the interesting thing. You can actually keep it going indefinitely. As long as you're laughing. Now, it will start to decay, and you'll get less time the more you do it.
Right.
But he can keep it up indefinitely if he wants. He does have to go through the recovery of this. So the opponent's going to have to guess, is he going to go for it, and then you can do your shield toss and beat him, or he can just go in,
Right.
start going crazy. Who's going to anti-air this? Who's anti-airing this?
Right.
No one's anti-airing this. It ran out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, this is nuts. Look at this.
So you know, I guess one of the things that people talked about from Injustice 1 is this, that getting to level 3 by using a parry may have taken too much time.
Right, it was too hard, and now you can just go into it all the time. So
And another issue too is that the fact that now with our new training mode, you can actually set up people's character powers. So
Yes.
now you can practice with Joker at full laugh.
So let's see his throw, because it's pretty great. And how about a super?
Do it.
And he still has his chattering teeth. I forgot about that. That's still there. And that's the key to his setups. You put him on the ground and then you start playing the game and you start doing crowbar and all that good stuff.
Get kicked into Brainiac.
Get kicked into Braniac. Alright, so you want to see some loadouts?
I do.
He has some amazing gear. And I don't remember what you set up. So this is going to be new to me too.
Right. They're cool. I've themed them in a way.
Okay, I appreciate that.
And Alex, so this is sort of your dapper, the more British sort of Joker.
I like it.
With dynamite strapped to his stomach.
Well, I mean,
Right.
it's still Joker.
Yeah.
So the first one we gave him is Crowbar Fling, which is a new projectile.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
There you go.
And this is awesome. It's mid-hitting. When it hits, they're staggered. It has a ton of block stun. It's basically a very good screen control move. And it looks amazing.
I love the reaction in the other characters.
Yes, I love the weight he puts into it and their reaction. They're really seeing stars.
Oh, yep.
And then we gave him Surprise, where he kicks a present across the screen and then it blows up. And you can do close, medium, or far. And this kind of replaces the chattering teeth, and it's a farther chattering teeth.
I love that Joker's making you laugh so much.
The confetti just kills me. That's so great. So he gets a combo when that hits. Look at that.
Yeah, we are all looking at that.
So surprise, and you can see it's very, very fast. Great screen control move. So you're using your gun, and then you get this bad boy out, and then they're gonna have to respect it, or they're gonna get bodied by that confetti. And I just Princess Diana Themyscira getting destroyed by a confetti present is just that's so great.
Too much for you.
I don't think they have confetti on Themyscira, so...
They don't have parties.
What is this demonic paper?
Steve's lore minute. On to the next loadout.
Alright, so next loadout. I'm excited. I haven't even seen this one.
You haven't?
I haven't.
This one is Reporter Joker.
Oh, that's not. I really like the hat.
Yeah, this is like 1940 style Reporter.
Right.
You know?
It's like he killed Clark Kent and took his identity.
I didn't go that deep with the lore, but yeah, sure, that's probably it.
So, on this loadout, we focused on combo ability. I gave him 2 abilities that enhances combos. So number 1, throws typically are a low reward option. They open you up, but they don't do a lot of damage. He actually can meter burn his throw. And then he can get a back 3, or forward 3 or something.
Let's just go with down 2.
Let's go down 2?
Yeah.
It works. Steve,
you
I'm
go.
the one who gets all the crap for not being able to complete combos, and it turns out it's you.
Well, I'm sorry I'm not a Joker main.
All right, we're all sorry.
Look at that.
There we go.
That's a combo.
That is
counts.
indeed a combo.
So this makes his throw that much better. We talked about earlier, you can have the chattering teeth down and then you go for a throw, or you can put the present down. Or the opponent is scared to move because of praised run, they go in for a throw. Normally, you're getting about 12%. The mentality is, oh, throw me, I don't care. You will care.
Yeah, you will care.
And then another enhancement is the crazed run. It enhances the meter burn, and again, he gets a pop-up. So all of a sudden, his overhead that goes full screen and is unblockable, you talk about, using 2 bars and all that, he can undo that and get a combo. So that move becomes absolutely overwhelming with this. He's getting a huge reward for his crazed one.
All right.
And that just even increases his overwhelming play style.
Awesome.
When he gets going, it's going to be very, very hard to stop him.
Love it. So, that is the Joker.
That's the Joker. Yeah, I think what was good about him is back, and I think his new tools are really, really powerful, and they help him a lot. They help him. In the original, Joker was considered to be one of the weaker characters in the tournament scene, but it's not because he didn't have good tools. A lot of great players recognize that his setups, when he got you in the corner, you were in serious trouble.
Right.
And now his kind of mid-range game has been helped out, and he still maintains what made him good.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot like Green Arrow, or a character where we've kind of built on what made him good, and he should be a lot stronger and a lot more fun to play this time.
Excellent. So, real quick, let's just talk about a couple things before we get some fights going here.
Sure.
People tweet a lot like, hey, let's get some of the guys who play a lot to play against each other. So we brought you 2 in, because sometimes people get tired of me dropping combos and getting nervous on stream and playing
So we
poorly.
bring in the pros to also drop combos.
Who also do it as well. Just a couple things. Remember, retweet for the poster
Yes.
that we're giving away. What else do we have? A stream on Friday, which I'm going to begin working on the moment I leave this room. We have Mr. John Edwards will be here. You'll be back.
Yes.
Talking about some more stuff. We'll also be showing Aquaman.
Is he the only character?
There's more. We'll wait on that.
Okay, but yeah, a lot of people have been asking for Aquaman.
Right here. So
Yeah.
he'll be showing him and some new gear stuff, some really cool gear stuff you haven't seen yet, some new gear things that gear can do that you don't know about.
Yes.
Me and John are talking about that. We're going to have a really good stream for you for that. Then Monday, we hope to have a stream during the day. That is still up in the air. We hope to, but we will definitely be here. Well, definitely. We want to be here at midnight to do a stream playing with people as well. So, that said, you're using stick.
That's right.
Like they didn't believe me or something?
Nah.
No, he's telling the truth, guys. Here's a stick. I am being honest. So let's play.
Okay.
So who are we going to go with today?
I'll probably be playing Robin and
Go
Black
to tournament
Adam.
mode options real quick. Options. Tournament settings. Turn on randomized character gear.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
super
sweet.
fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then so we can kind of show that working. And let's do, because maybe we'll see some cool stuff.
Yes.
So you're going to play Black Adam, you think?
Yeah, I'll play him and Robin. Maybe someone
Okay.
else, I don't know.
I think I'm going to start with Wonder Woman. Oh, and I'm super happy with what I
Well,
got.
that turned out well.
She looks great. I absolutely love Wonder Woman in this game. I thought she was cool in the original, and she's twice as cool.
Well, people don't know, like, when we first started QA together, Wonder Woman was your main.
Yeah, for a long, long time, before I played Hawkgirl, Catwoman, and Killer Frost, I really was into Wonder Woman.
This is probably a good time to tell the stream, too, that I beat you twice in a row with Catwoman, you playing Cheetah. Is this a good time?
That happened yesterday.
Is that a good time for this?
That's always a good time to bring up when you win with Catwoman.
You're stalling, Wonder Woman.
Begin.
Tyler, you got to commentate.
Oh, yeah. So, Dizzy's going in. Robin's a real mix-uppy character. He'll
He
really
is.
get you started. I'm going to need you guys to talk, too, because I can't commentate this whole thing.
I'm going to try. It's hard.
Okay. I know it is.
I have to concentrate. Bracelets.
So
Go a little meter, get a damage buff.
Some real strong footsies going on here.
And these are two really good footsie characters. Robin absolutely excels at it.
Good get off me move. That's a why not move, as you talked about earlier.
That's a perfect example of a why not move. Now you notice her shield toss is really good in this game. It's a mid, and that'll hit anyone that's trying to duck. Like they have to block it.
Robin, I was playing Dizzy earlier, and Robin's footsie game is very, very good.
Yeah.
He's really able to control the middle part of the screen in ways that were making me very upset.
Yeah, his range is great. Combo damage is pretty high.
I was finding a lot of times where I could definitely punish you though too. Big
went
drop,
for the
big
meter
drop
burn
from
there.
Dizzy.
It's alright, it's
Into a
alright.
throw. So he can just say it's all right when he drops the combo, but I can't.
Yeah.
Well, look at this life lead. If I lose, that would suck.
Only
I think I can win this.
a real master on stream. Here
I'm
we go.
cornered.
Oh no. Oh, you got trickied.
I think this is very winnable for me.
Now
I
it's
feel
getting
fine.
there. And these guys are not going to give each other any quarter. This is a real deal match. Uh-oh.
Right.
Oh, the clash is up.
You're out of practice.
I'm going to bet 1 bar. I think he's going to bet 1 bar.
Oh no.
No.
Watch out. Robin can control his anti-airs are very good.
Uh-oh, this could kill.
Oh, you couldn't back three it?
I dropped it. That's the worst feeling.
Oh, it's a clash.
Okay.
This,
I'm going to bet nothing. I'm going to bet nothing.
are you lying to him?
No. I'm going to bet nothing. I'm barely getting
I'll
anything
take
back,
a little bit.
so yeah.
He's just going to throw a thing at you. Oh. Oh man, this is getting tense. Oh!
I should have down tuned him.
Well, shoulda.
He's probably expecting a run or something on the ground, so I was like, eh.
Let's rematch that one.
Okay. So I like using this Robin gadget. It lets you teleport. So kind of like if he's standing near it, I can teleport, and he might have a hard time seeing which side I'm going to end up on.
Right. You were really getting me with that earlier.
Yeah.
We played 16 matches, did we?
Yeah, how many of those did you win?
0.
Oh.
But how many were close?
There were some pretty close. I mean, I didn't get really blown out that much, right?
No, you definitely got life bars.
Yeah,
good.
definitely. That's fine.
That counts.
Start.
Okay, Steve. Now I'm enjoying Dizzy winning, but I want you. I need some Batty here. There we go.
I need to burn it. A lot of damage here, and a longer knockdown, so I can get my gimmick out.
And you learned the truth.
That's true. He had to tell the truth.
He's like, I hate you.
Oh, I wish I wouldn't have pushed that button.
I actually like my dad.
So, let me tell you. Steve, I'm seeing some stuff in your gameplay real
Yeah.
quick. You're scared to back 3 after that, after the combo. You're
It's
afraid you're
tough.
going to drop it.
It's tough.
I
I'm
know
afraid,
it is.
and that's making me do it worse. And
Yep.
you know, in casuals, off stream, I get that 80%?
Probably,
80.
Yeah. Probably 80.
75?
Let's check the math.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it though. Wow, I tried to sweep, but he got it.
Ah, crap.
Really close match here. Oh, big whiff punish. You have full meter. He has 2 bars. You have a really good clash opportunity unless he tries to do unclashable damage. You have an air dash at your arsenal right now.
Oh, no. Oh, got me at the overhead. Oh.
Went for
Oh,
it.
that's
Went
punishable.
for it.
Yeah, I went for it. That's a punish, and that cost me the whole game.
It did.
I have no
It did.
regrets. I should have gone overhead, but I don't mind.
It's okay. Let's switch some characters up and do one
Okay.
more set, and then I will play. I want to play Dizzy then.
Okay.
On stream because I'm not embarrassed.
Okay.
Who you guys gonna play as?
I'm going to go Black Adam.
Black
I'm
Adam.
gonna go Cheetah.
Okay. I like this matchup. This is fun.
Yeah. Cheetah's my favorite new character by far.
Really?
So.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool gear.
Oh.
That's some cool gear.
I keep saying, I'm thinking right now, I mean, Darkseid's obviously the character I've been playing the most. I love him. I like so many of the new, I mean, you know me, how I play. I like every character and want to main them all.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's tricky. You
Steve,
can.
Steve actually has a new setup with Cheetah that makes me mad.
I do.
Good blocks. Character power's out for a little bit for Adam. Oh, good read.
Oh.
Drops it though.
Yeah, I almost didn't expect it to hit. I don't know why I did it if I didn't
There's
expect
the
it to
setup.
hit.
I went for it. YOLO. Cheetah's a YOLO character. Whoa!
It's good to see Cheetah on stream since Derek's not here. You know, we still get to see a little Cheetah.
Cheetah is so
Oh, wow.
awesome. She
I
is
didn't
so
expect
fun
that
to
to hit.
play.
She's one of those characters, if she gets in and gets her game going,
Yes.
it's a lot of trouble for you. But like, if you can play super patiently against her, she's gonna have a little trouble. Obviously, Dizzy has no patience right now.
Oh,
Duck that high. Got a little lucky there.
Back into the corner. So life bars, you know, you've got a bit of a lead, Steve.
yeah, a little bit. But
He has
has a meter
big
lead,
meter
so-
advantage, and his character power is back. That's an
Oh,
overhead
man.
into a combo. That's
Life
going to
lead's
do
gonna go away.
a lot of damage. Oof.
Oh, no! I needed to do forward 3 there.
I think I felt the scramble happening.
Yeah, that was very real.
Not a great clash for Dizzy, to be honest.
It takes super off me. I'm actually.
That's true.
I'm a little bit emo that he did it.
Because if he pushes a button, well, he took a lot of damage there.
Oh.
Oh, the scramble.
Oh!
Big whiff. Oh!
I needed to do the close dive kick
That
there.
was great.
I needed to do the close one.
That was
But yeah,
awesome.
I went that clash because I probably wasn't going to get another chance to clash if I
Right.
didn't, so.
I was hoping to kill him with super. I was hoping to maybe land one more throw and then be ready for low lightning and then super in.
I don't know if Dizzy's allowed to when I call something like that's a bad use of clash as a commentator,
Right.
tell me that I was wrong as a commentator. I don't think
That's
he can
true.
do that.
You are the expert here.
If I'm supposed to commentate, I'm commentating. That was a bad lightning by Dizzy. Bad
Well, now
back.
that's just spite commentating.
Dizzy taking a combo like a bad. See, this is what you get.
I don't appreciate this.
Now I feel bad.
Look at this.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Good blocks from Steve. OSU 16-bit versus Dizzy.
It's a classic.
Oh, man. My parents still talk about those classic matches.
Yeah, I
Do
believe
you
this.
remember, Tyler? No, they don't do that.
Why do your parents sound like stuffy British people?
I've never figured out why.
Yeah, that's weird.
They never told me. Yeah.
Your efforts displease the goddess.
Yeah, they're mentioning how Cheetah has a really good corner carry with her throw.
Yes.
Which is interesting, you know?
And that's really one of the areas where she excels.
Yep.
So it's very good.
So this is a place you don't want to be with Cheetah, and Dizzy's learning that the hard way. But, great neutral jump, drops the combo. Steve gets in there, hits the combo. Oh, that's...
Oh, no!
So that's all of his meter.
Yeah, that could have gone better for me.
Oh, no.
Oh, nice. Actually,
what a fight! What a fight!
Yeah.
All right,
cool.
Two good sets, 1-1.
Yes.
Let's not do another to make. Do you want to do it?
We'll do it in the. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Well, I want to play somebody.
All right.
You gotta leave the
can be my
fans
emissary.
wanting.
Yeah.
All right.
You
So
can be my substitute.
I am now going to play against you, Dizzy.
Okay.
I'm very excited about it.
Who do you want me to play?
You choose.
Now, I think a lot of people tweet, I want to see good play. I want to see the neutral game at the highest possible level.
Yep.
And I think we are going to see two footsie specialists go at it. It's going to be like King Kong versus Godzilla, Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
Fighters approaching Gorilla City.
See the gear. Nice. I like that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Best 2 of 3.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, this is definitely a matchup where Darkseid is going to win this from full screen, but I think Robin's going to win this from mid-screen.
I have new setups, too.
You do. You, all morning, to the point where I was actually just legit irritated. How much you were talking about your setups.
I'm not going to pull any of them off. Burke, you've seen my setups. They're pretty good.
Decent.
They're decent.
Here we go. Starting off with zoning. And this is Darkseid's wheelhouse. This is when Darkseid's in control of the match. I like that a lot.
First at land.
Burnering's out. The Burnering, obviously, the main use is to set up everything about Robin's offense. You know, it's not meant to be a fast projectile. It's meant to be a setup projectile. Keeps him in the corner. Explodey guy. Overhead explodey guy.
Overhead guy.
Elk's in play.
Can't be jumping like that.
Oh, drops the combo.
Yeah.
I don't think that was the right combo to be doing there.
Uses the meter burn. Okay. You can see Dizzy getting a little impatient. Now Robin's used to having the range advantage. He does not against the Omega Beams.
Oh, I missed it.
I like this. Strong Tyler start right. Oh, Tyler goes in. Air stomp faked out. That has a lot of recovery, but Dizzy was not ready to punish it. Knee. Wake up knee. Instant air stomp.
Did too early, though. Oh.
2 instant. Oh, wow. Goes for the assassin meter.
Should have jumped that. All right, no big deal.
And one laser away from tying.
I'm not getting bopped.
Now let's see if Tyler uses meter to just end this, or if he plays it safe. Throw. Oh, wow. Great tech. Okay, wake up knee. Knee is a very good wake up attack. It's dead even. Explodey guy's out. Instant explodey guy. Now super is in play, but you could save it for Clash or Meter Burn Omega Beams. Meter Burn Omega Beams are an excellent projectile for doing
Oh, that was 50% I just blocked. Well, not 50. You know what I'm saying.
Assassin Strike keeps them standing. A very good position that Robin wants to be in. Interesting early Clash.
I don't love it. I want to get him off.
Bet all bars. Bet all bars. He's gonna bet 2.
But I want meter.
I don't want to bet any.
Whoa, that's actually good for you. You should have bet 3, but that's fine. Yeah, Robin does need his meter to do his big damage. Like most characters in this game. That's one of the changes from Injustice 1, honestly. Meter management's never been more important. Oh, really good whip punish.
Okay, I need to change my gameplay up a little bit.
It's fine. Explodey guy, overhead explodey guy gets blocked this time. Throw, smart, smart. Alright now, Dizzy still has Clash, but he's probably not going to get open enough to where he can use it. Oh no.
Damn.
Oh.
Throw does it. That was
nice
a good
job,
game.
nice job.
That was a good game.
Cool.
That was a good game. That was a really good game.
Close.
I did some things I know that I did wrong. When I'm working on that again, you did see my cool overhead low setup. That was nice, right? Hit you with it, both of them.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Free to your setups.
Free to my setups. My other setup I should do too.
Yeah, I want to see it.
It's
Because there's a lot of talk about this.
Join my ranks and fight for a nuke.
I've won many tournament matches with setups that aren't very good. If it works, it's good. This is not a good start, though. Right, character power's out, so he's got to watch out for that explosive burn rain. Oh. I think you should probably try to get out of the corner. Nice! Ooh. That's perfect. No beater burn, though. No punish. Oh!
Oh!
Wow. That was very smart. That was multiple... There are like 4 layers of Yomi going on right now. Oh, a lot of jumping. I don't like the jumping.
I need to get back into it. Sorry.
Yeah. I think you need to clear your mind, slow the pace down.
Okay.
Maybe throw that elk. Explodey guy. I like it. I love that you put Explodey guy out and then used it just to teleport.
Yeah, I wanted to get him scared or something.
Right. Just give him something to focus on, and then you use your mobility. Back 3. Ooh, interesting air escape. Did not want to take the damage. Wanted to keep his life lead. He's in the corner. Not anymore.
Uh-oh.
A lot of slop here. Going in. Too much air stomp. You gotta mix it up with regular jump. Oh, never mind. Okay.
What do you know?
Yeah. Look at that. Explodey guy's out. How will Robin... Oh, nice block. That's very tough to block. I love the patience here. Just walking in and out. This is footsies. This is footsies. Oh, meter burn back 3. And Aaron... There was a gentleman's agreement to play nothing but fundamentals, and Aaron just goes to meter burn back 3. He takes the easy way out instead of playing the neutral. That's fine. A lot of damage here. Unclashable. Super's in play, though. Palm strike.
I'm not worried.
I like the patience here. Teleport! And that'll be it.
Okay, I know that you just beat me. I want one more match. I want one more match. Then we'll close the stream. I'm having a lot of fun with this matchup, and I want to play one more match.
That's fair.
I feel like I wasn't into it at the beginning, so Steve, just commentate. I'm gonna play.
Okay.
Matt, you use the computer over there. Dizzy, you play.
Okay.
And I think we all have
great hosting.
We all have jumps.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
All right.
All right. Here we go. Hey, good luck.
Yeah, you too. Kind of.
You get one chance to surrender.
What a heal. I want to do it again because I thought of a cool thing I can do.
Okay.
I love your passion for dark side. I'm so happy you found a character that you connect with.
Oh, what an anti-air.
That was, we were talking earlier about Robin's anti-air is very, very, very strong.
Shouldn't do it that close.
Look at that. His down 2 is so good. Sweep. Robin doesn't have like a low launcher, so the sweep is going to be his main low, but luckily, if you have to use a sweep, it's a great sweep to have to use. A lot like Cheetah.
Yeah, great range on it.
Right.
I can't, yeah.
When you describe Robin, you'll often say great range for a lot of things.
Great range on, and then whatever move. You just saw it.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No. Okay,
shame.
okay.
There's a little bit of scramble. But
I was scrambling the entire round, to be honest.
Full screen scramble.
Yeah.
Explodey guy. Let's see if Explodey guy can make a difference. Alright, you could take the sniper with zone. Dizzy hates zoning. He's an anti-zoning zealot, so this is a real possibility here. Good air escape. I really like the smart use of air escape to keep the life lead. It's very important against the zoner.
It's gonna hurt. I'm gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
3 bars. Two.
Oh, I got none, so you're gonna get all that back in life.
Yeah, that's good. 2 was good. Alright, so Tyler is gonna have to make the comeback of the century here. He needs everyone give their spirit energy in the chat. Everyone is now figuratively parademons, and we need to root for Master Darkseid of Apocalypse. Give him your energy, everyone.
Oh, nice.
I switched stats by accident.
Okay. It's good enough. It's good enough.
Okay.
That was a taunt.
Yeah, I taunted you. Yeah.
So sure of yourself.
Hey, check this out.
Okay, I'm ready.
Whoa, that's banned. Alright, Explodey guy's out. Good block.
I know I can't cross that line because he's going to come to me.
That's right.
Good blocking. Good block. Oh, wow.
No.
Oh, no. And that whiff, that's a big punish.
And I fell into that.
Things are looking grim. I think if the chat gives enough spirit energy... No, all the spirit energy in the world is not...
Oh, I missed it. All right.
All right. Good game.
Nice job. That was fun. I didn't get blown up, right? I did okay. There's a lot of things I'm still
definitely.
not doing right that I want to get better at. I have a couple setups that I'm not.
I would say you're 70% there.
Yeah, there are matches I have really good, and I'm playing against you guys. Like that's
Yeah.
tough to do. So
You know, we
congratulations.
talked about teleport into air dive.
Yeah,
And
well-
you didn't do it at all. And then when we played, you could do it. So
Yeah.
you were sandbagging in our previous games.
Was I?
That
Yeah, I was
was-
sandbagging when I lost 16 in a row.
Right.
That's when you sandbagged.
Right.
Come on. Guys, Dizzy's here. Thank you for coming, Dizzy. Excellent. Maybe I'll have you back sometime. Steve, again, thank you for taking place of Derek.
It's a lot of fun.
No one can take the place of Derek.
No one can be as wacky. I could try. I could put on a "Hey everyone,"
Okay,
but
you know,
it's not,
you know
it's not
what?
as good.
No. It's not real when you do it.
Right,
So,
right.
Matt Burke, thank you.
Anytime.
Everybody, thank you for joining us. We'll see you again on Friday. Some more characters to show, some more gameplay, gear. Game's coming out really soon. We're very excited to show it to you. I cannot wait for you to play this game.
It's so much fun.
It's so good.
I mean, I've been beat today probably 25 times, and I've had a ball doing it. So
Yes.
if that's anything, hey, guys, thank you so much. We will see you again on Friday.
Bye.